So, welcome to the first real update on the 11 HQ. Claire and I have gone out for a walk this morning because we've got a bigger walk planned for later this month, or next month shall I say. So we thought we'd go out for a bit of a test run, but I thought it'd be a good time to provide some updates with where we're at the moment and what we've been up to lately. So it's 28th of February. So yeah, it's been a wet, cold, windy, miserable couple of months since we went to Brussels for our little Christmas trip. We've had some other stuff going on in the background as well lately. Our other car, our sort of daily family car, decides to blow up on us, which isn't ideal. It's not a cheap repair, it's a new engine. So yeah, we've been a bit occupied with that at the moment. The van itself is alright, it's running as it should, touch wood. But it does have its own few bruises and bits and bobs it needs doing to it, which I'm planning on doing before we get out. And speaking of getting out, our next trips are booked to a point. We've scheduled them. We've scheduled what we're doing and where we're going to a degree. A bit like most of our trips, we haven't booked any accommodation. We're just going to wing it, see what we can find on various apps, park for night, and have a scroll around Google.
We've got a few exciting trips planned that we've got coming up. Our first one, we're going to be heading back down to Polperro, where we ended on the southwest coast last time, and we're going to carry on along from Polperro right the way down to Lymington. Dependent on time, maybe see if we can hop over and do some of the Isle of Wight too. And then a couple of months after that, we will also be going down to Gloucester, because the kids, as you saw in one of our previous videos, absolutely love cheese rolling. So we're going to tie it in nicely in the hope that we can go and watch the cheese rolling.
So the reason we're out for a walk today is we are doing a Peak District Challenge on the 20th of March. We're going to be doing either a 13 mile or 26 mile walk through the Peak District. It's a bit of a challenge, and to raise some money for the NHS Property Services Community Fund for the Midlands. Yeah, I'll tag our link for the crowdfunder below, so if anyone wants to donate, it would be greatly appreciated. I'm quite keen to try and do the 26 miles. Claire is
not.
But there we go, we'll see. Today's going to give us a bit of a test as to how well we do with maybe half the distance of the 13 miles. So far it's been a bit challenging. I mean, the weather ain't been great lately, so everywhere is flooded. If you have a look here, this was once a field. It's now a lake with basically a river running through it. So we have walked through puddles that were beyond ankle deep, which isn't ideal because we're not wearing wellies, we're wearing walking boots. But again, another reason to test what we got, ready for this walk on the 20th of March. So the NHS Property Services Community Fund aims to support local charities and communities helping to tackle health and social inequalities. It empowers the NHS Property Services colleagues to get involved through fundraising, volunteering and nominating causes that matter to them, making a real impact to their communities. So I thought it was a good challenge to get into. Gets us out walking as well, and it's not too far from us either. So let's see how we do, and we'll be taking our camera stuff with us to hopefully get some nice shots and maybe vlog some of the day. So you might hear a bit more about that when we do it. So back to the van, it's had a few little knocks and dents and a few bruises over the winter. The side trim's fallen off just through a bit of wear and tear and being caught funny. It's had a horrible scratch or a scuff in a car park thanks to a trolley on the loose, so I need to try and fix that. It's got a few other bits I want to get done to it as well, which I'll make another video about, and we'll see how we get on with that. So we finished our walk yesterday. We ended up doing 7.6 miles, which is a good practice run. And now next day we've decided to pop out with the kids and we're taking them ice skating. Harley's been asking to come ice hockey training again, so there's a public session on at the Motorpoint Arena. So we're on our way to do a little bit of ice skating for today. careful, they're sharp.
No.
They are.
No.
They're sharp, they have to be sharp.
Where have we been, boys?
Ice skating and I fell over without my gloves and it was so yucky when the felt fell.
Oh no, but who had fun?
Hey.
Whee! Good.
So our weekend's come to an end now. It's Sunday evening. Had a nice weekend really. It's been a mixed bag of doing a bit for me and Claire with getting out on a walk, spending some time with the family, doing ice skating and stuff like that. So been a really nice weekend and a good opportunity for us just to catch up, drop something on the XI HQ. We have got a few other bits that we want to update that we haven't covered in the video yet. I've been looking for a new detailing company to supply some products for giving the van a wash because it is grim at the moment. It's been suffering over winter, so it's well overdue a good clean. I found a company, I've ordered some bits, they should be arriving next week, and I'll be doing a bit of a session on the van because it's not just a quick wash over, it needs a proper detail. So yeah, gonna be trying out that new product and I'll tell you more about that once I've used it. I've heard really good stuff about it. It's all over social media, so I'd imagine you've probably heard of it too, but I want to give it a go myself before I start shouting about it. I'm looking forward to that. In terms of what we've got coming up, I am in the middle of editing a base camp series. It's episode 1, so we've not done a base camp episode on the channel yet. We filmed this last year. We got together with Claire's family and we visited in fact, I'm not going to say yet, you can wait for the drop. So yeah, that's been edited, still playing catch up with all the movies and the films we made last year. It's been busy, but yeah, we're getting done what we can get done. That will be hopefully dropping over the next month or so, probably end of March, maybe early April. But that's exciting, another series we're starting, Base Camp. It's all about when we go camping, but we kind of park up in one spot for a longer period rather than dotting about from day to day. It doesn't mean that we don't stop off on the way to our end destination. There's still a bit of a journey in getting to where we want to be, but it's about setting up camp, making a base camp, and just seeing what's in the area, spending a bit more time in these concentrated places rather than exploring coastlines or regions and things like that. So excited to drop that. That'd be a good one. And yeah, we want to try and fit a few more in. I'm sure there'll be a few side roads episodes we can squeeze in between the bigger ones. Got a few other little bits I want to do on the van, little bits of tidying up and just odd jobs I want to do to it. Nothing major, but I'll probably document that and show that on video. Might swap out the side panel vinyl as well. I've had a bit of an idea, just want to change it up a little bit. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at for this one. Like I say, it's been a long, miserable winter in terms of weather, so we haven't really been out that much. It's not been great news on car front, so that's a bit of a downer. But that's not to say we can't look forward to what's coming in spring. Hopefully in the spring, I want to get out fishing a bit more. I'm going to renew my membership ticket for a local club lake or set of lakes near me. Laker came with me in September and he loved it. We spent a few hours and he was more than happy sitting by the lakeside, just playing with the rods, learning a little bit about fishing. He had a go at casting too, that was great. So yeah, hopefully we can do some more naturey stuff in the spring with the weather being a little bit better, fingers crossed. But yeah, other than that, keep tuned. Keep an eye on our socials. Instagram, I'm posting a picture daily and I'm grouping them. I'm starting with our Cornwall pictures, then we'll move on to our Scotland trip and we'll post them in chronological order, one picture a day, just to keep it fresh. I want to keep all the pictures on there on their own rather than carousels and things like that. So yeah, keep an eye out and hopefully we can update on the 11 HQ a little bit more often. It's been refreshing just to not have to get all the big cameras out to film something and spend hours and hours and hours editing it. It's just a nice quick talk to the camera, give you a bit of an update, no messing around, just a nice simple video to do. Looking forward to checking back in later on in the year and keep your eyes peeled for some Coast in the Kingdom stuff.